Can we try?
Que si podemos tratar.
Celia, I want her to try and take her foot out this way, very
Que si
slowly.
puedes tratar de sacar tu pie muy levemente por el lado derecho, suavemente, lentamente.
So I'm gonna go up.
Arriba, arriba, arriba. Sí. Okay.
Gracias.
La verdad es que yo nunca había visto cómo hacer esto. Lo tenía platicado.
Estuviéramos de acuerdo, estuviéramos puesto de acuerdo, te apuesto que varias, si yo lo hubiera publicado, hubiera salido.
Si hubiéramos comprado la placa.
Exacto.
Sí, es yeso para la construcción.
Yeso para la construction.
Construcción.
Así te corrige también, ¿no?
I got some more plaster and I smooth out the edges. Might be better here in the light. Okay, just smooth out the edges here. So when I put the plastic on, it's going to be nice and smooth as well. So there you go. Okay, so we're going to make some orthotics using bottle caps. Recycling is a good idea. Alright, let's have a crack at this. Let's put my gloves on and take it back off. Now we can see it's melting quite well. You can see there's a bit of I'm going to say little holes in some of them, so we're going to overlay these. So yeah. Right, I'm going to put some more bottle caps on there. Yeah, she's hot. Okay. So I'm just pressing it down just to cover some of the, I'll show you, some of the weak spots. Trying to mush it all together. Don't want to do a rolling pin because last time it actually didn't come out quite even. And I don't want to put another layer on because it's probably 4 mils as it is. Yeah, it's about 4 mils. So I don't want to go more than that. So I'm going to melt it a little bit more and then she's ready. I'm very angry. I stuffed it up. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I slammed it on the ground. I had a little tiffy, a little tanty, little whinge. I put it on my little positive cast and it was sticking to my hands with my gloves, and then I tried using this cloth and it stuck to that. Alright, I'm a bit embarrassed how upset I got before. So this is take 2. I'm getting how I'm going to do it different, because if you don't have a different process, you want to have a different outcome. I'm going to use this black non-stick to help me shape when the plastic is on the cast. All right, so we're picking up where we left off last time. I had a bit of a tanty, as you could see. That's because it took me a while to collect, you know, for one of these is like 150 bottle caps. Sorry, for two of these, like 150 bottle caps. So for three of these, it was like over 200 bottle caps, and I wasted it, and I couldn't work out why it didn't work, because last time it was so simple. The plastic melted well, nice and flat. I was really happy with that. But once I put it onto the mold, it just really stuffed up, and it consistently stuffed up. I bought these new gloves because the plastic is obviously hot, and I realized that they stick and they're useless. So then I used a material to wrap over it, so I didn't have to put the gloves on the plastic, but that even stuck. So last time I remembered I used sort of like a jean material. So I've got a pair of jeans that were in the rubbish bin, and I've cut a rag out of them. I've got one bottle cap that's melting at the moment. I'm going to see if this sticks, as well as some other gloves that I got. So my technique now is I will be, you know, doubling it up, so I have enough room to let the plastic lap over. And I'm not going to put as much force down. I'm just going to hold it for a couple of minutes. There she is. Okay, let's put this over like that. Let's not fall off my chair. I have a good feeling of this. It's been 3 minutes. I haven't been able to keep my hand absolutely still because it's super hot, even with 2 layers of gloves. Just using the heat gun just to see if I can stick it even closer to the sides, just in one area. All right, we have got our first multicolored one, which sits very nicely. So much better than the other ones, or the previous ones I stuffed up. So we're at a win. I got one more. Gonna go well. I've got a new technique now. Timer. Pew. Oops. Let's not stuff this up. Cute. Okay, it's stuffing up. It's stuffing up. Let's go back. Got it on the wrong side. Don't know why I have an accent. Alright, so because I thought it was the wrong foot, I haven't got enough bottle cap or enough plastic on the arch there. So what I've done is I've just trimmed the excess pieces here and here, and I'm just heating them up. I'm going to see if I can flatten them out and see if I can heat this part up with my heat gun and then put it on the inside and melt it together. That's my only option, or I have to find another 76 bottle caps. Last opportunity to get this right. I'm so happy we did it. Look. It's high enough now. I'm so happy. There you go. It's high enough now. So now I just have to cut it, grind it, put covers on it, and all done. Well, there you have it. It's starting to look a bit more like orthotics. Cool colors. Yeah. Alright. I'm nearly finished. I don't know why I keep doing an accent. Look at this. Boom. Now the arch here is just a tiny bit out more flanged. So I'm going to see if I can heat it up and push it back a little bit, but I don't want to touch too much of it. I just want to try and get this arch a little bit closer to the actual mold. It's working. I'm silly enough and I didn't have her inner sole, but I used my inner sole because it looks like the same sort of shape, or same. This is my inner sole, my orthotic. It's sort of the same sort of shape or same sort of size as her her mold. So I can always. It's better to cut it longer than cut it shorter. Here you have it, the finished product. See? Boom. You just comment now. Alright, so I put the orthotics in. Like any sort of, what do I say? Regressor. Yeah. So I put the orthotics in and we're going to check up on her in a week's time. Like normally, she's feeling a little bit of the support there, but that's just the normal feeling. We're going to see her in a week's time to make sure, are they comfortable, is she wearing them, and how are her symptoms? We'll ask those 3 questions. If not, we'll modify them and make them feel a little bit better. What were 2 sent to us? I'm just going to show you what they look like. Would you just hold that for me?
What do I have to do?
Nothing, you just have to hold it like that.
What do I have to do? Nothing.
Take this one off. So this is what they look like that. Slip them into the shoe. Cool. Okay, let's do it. All right, just quickly, I want to give you a quick rundown of why I did the sand casting the way I did. I know when we walk, we have 2 feet touching the ground all times. I wanted to replicate a position where we get the most loading. And when we have the most loading on the foot, so I got her standing on 1 foot, predominantly her weight, 80% weight on 1 foot. Her other foot was just slightly touching just to create some stability and allowed me to move the foot. Basically just dorsiflex the big toe to activate that windlass mechanism. That allowed obviously the arch to increase. And then I couldn't really palpate the talus head so well, but I tried to use the leg, like the tibia in line with the second toe, and it seemed like it was quite straight, and the heel was quite, I just wanted a slight varus. And basically I'm trying to make all these intrinsic modifications. Once I put the foot where I wanted it, I got wet sand chucked in underneath, and then obviously they had a hand on the chair for stability. When they took the foot off, then I had my nice groove.